Oh!
And intro.
It's Justin and Squint. We're getting fucked up. We're gonna talk some shit. Cause we're half cut right now. We're a little drunk. Half cut right now. We're gonna have some fun. Half cut right now. Half cut right now.
And we're half cut now.
Welcome to the Half Cut Podcast Show. I'm Justin.
And I'm Squint.
Enjoy.
All right, so we got a shot poured. This took
I don't have a shot
long.
yet.
First of all, I want to start off by calling Justin out because for the last two episodes, he wants to call me out for being like 5 minutes late or whatever. Justin is fucking.
I was going to be on time, unexpected turn of events. My mom was like, oh, yeah, I'm cooking dinner tonight. I get home. She's like, cut up these onions. Cut up this. Can you cut up the jalapenos? Can you do this? Can you
So
do
who's
that?
cooking dinner, Mom?
Exactly. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know.
All right, let's take a shot.
This is actually, I still can't believe I have this little bit of Shelby tequila. I haven't been drinking that much lately.
And Justin's going on Sober October.
Yes, I will be going sober, but I might have a drink. But I'm not going to be getting drunk at all. That doesn't mean I'm having a drink every day. Like, I'm not going to be drinking at all on the podcast.
Wait, how'd you just close that tequila bottle? Isn't that a twist? Do you always do that? Oh, never mind. It's tequila. It always has that thing. My bad. I thought it was a twist and you smacked that twist on.
Well, it's done now. And then I have a little bit of the nice tequila right here. If you guys haven't had this is actually really good in Yeho.
I don't know what you're saying, but let's take a shot.
Okay, hang on. Let me get a little.
Let's go. And we're taking shots.
Pardon the interruption, but we're taking shots.
All right, cheers.
That tasted like dirt.
I do have work tomorrow, but we're taking shots. All right. So, Justin, you want to start off with the topic that you brought because I remember you talked to me like 2 days ago. You're like, dude, don't worry, Squint. I got us on topic. So what do you got?
Don't worry. Guess what?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I was just fucking with you.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Okay, what is it?
Let's talk about Vine.
Vine?
Yes.
Dude, actually, that's a good topic. But did you
And
just come up with that, or did you really have that in your books?
I didn't have it in my books, but I knew that we were going to talk about it.
Okay.
And then I also want to throw this in there. You are a Vine tryhard.
Me?
Yes.
No,
you.
TikTok tryhard. Yeah.
No. Vine tryhard.
Both. Yeah. But back in the day, I did get fucking views on Vine.
I was hanging out with my buddy Tommy, and I forgot how this came up. And then I was like, dude, you know, Quentin's it's his dream. And like, this is your dream right here. You want to become famous off of like podcasts or like Vine or something like that. Isn't that like the dream?
I don't
Not necessarily famous, but you want to make money off of it. Like if you can make money.
It's the best thing to me. Is like, this is just like fucking around doing shit with your homies or whatever.
Exactly.
It's fun to me.
So I was like telling him, I'm like, dude, you could find his Vines. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to find your old Vines.
Yeah, you
could find Quentin's Vines, and some of them probably should be reported and not like be ever seen again.
Fuck, dude.
Like you need to take those.
No, there's nothing I could do about it.
Like, dude, like me and Tom were talking about, like he should not.
Yeah, you guys watched my Vines the other day.
Dude, you are such a tryhard.
I still am.
Yeah, dude, like it's so fucking.
No, but do you think you have to try hard in order to do it though?
I don't know. I think people like that are not funny.
I did try hard on TikTok for a minute. Oh, yeah, you have to be funny. I did try hard on TikTok for a minute. I was like, I wasn't doing dances or anything, but I was just like putting like stupid. I made a skit one time. It's cringy making skits by yourself, but I've done it. And then I've done it, dude. But like some of my Vines actually blew up. But the one that blew up the most, the one that like I still get notifications to this fucking day from Twitter and shit, is
the car accident one.
It was nothing. I'm not even in it.
Yeah.
I just recorded there was a car at in Seal Beach or something, and it hit a fire extinguisher, and like literally, like the water was pumping out of the hood. So like the hood popped open and water was just gushing out of the fucking hood. And all I did was record the car for 6 seconds, and I just said, "Damn,
He
that car."
fucked up.
I didn't even say anything.
You said
But
he fucked up.
in the caption, I said that car done fucked up, and then that shit went viral.
It had okay. Your definition of viral and my definition of viral are two different things.
Okay, you want to talk about? Okay, let's talk about how you went viral.
No. Let's talk about your viral video.
Okay,
It was
okay.
100,000 views. My
No.
viral video,
Maybe.
yes,
Maybe more than
I
that.
just saw it. I
It's
just
more
saw
than
it.
that though.
It was 100,000 loops.
Maybe 100, 120. Dude, come on now.
Okay, maybe it was
I'm just
120.
kidding. I don't even know. I haven't looked at
Okay,
it.
but I looked at it the other night. Like this was last night I saw it.
Okay.
And dude, there's some videos of me and like there's videos like Raymond Brock. He just goes like way
There's a
back
video of
then.
you smacking Kaylin and everyone coming into Mr. Jordan's class
Yeah,
that I
and
wasn't
there's-
in your class with. No.
Yeah. And then there's a video of me getting socked in the face on there.
Oh
And
yeah, by
the-
Jake Shirt. No, don't look it up.
It's Quentin Cesario
Oh my
Vine.
God, dude.
It's so bad. Like I was looking at some stuff and I was like, oh shit. Like if you look at the background of certain videos, you're like, oh no. Like,
Why? What's in the background?
oh, dude,
I don't even want to know.
Let
But
them
anyway,
find it. What was I gonna say?
your video that went viral.
Oh, so my definition and your definition of viral is two different things.
Yeah, because
My
you got way
definition
more
of-
views.
I had 50 million views. Yes. Well, let's say we collectively as a group had 50 million views.
Okay, so Justin made this video. I'll
Well,
put
I
it.
didn't-
I'll put it.
Okay. I didn't make the video. I orchestrated the video, and I'm in the video. Can I
Okay.
say that?
Yeah, but he claims like he's super fucking like it's the craziest fucking thing, and like it's not like you. Like my fucking car video, you think I'm proud of that? Like I'm like, dude, check out my fucking car video.
Well, you know, all I have to say is you're just a little upset that you didn't get the fucking the views.
But, dude.
I went viral without even trying, dog. What do you want me to say about
Well,
it?
basically the video is Justin and a girl and a dog, our buddy's dog.
You could post it like on here too.
Yeah,
like,
I already posted, but I'm just explaining for people that are listening too.
mhm.
And it's just they're doing the cha-cha. What is it? The macro. No,
So we're just doing a conga line,
the
basically.
conga line.
And it started like this because the dog kept trying to hump the girl that we were with, and he just wouldn't stop. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I have a great idea!" And then like we put on the song, and then I told the other girl to record it, and then yeah,
I have a great idea.
It was
yeah.
I thought it was so funny, right? Like we just thought it was funny, period. And she hits me up. She goes, "Oh my gosh, it's going viral." I go, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah, there's like 3 million views on it right now." I'm like, "What?" And then the news hit her up and like wanted to use it, and it's on a whole bunch of meme pages now, like on Puberty or what is that the right one? Or,
Yeah, Puberty, I think.
Yeah.
It is. And I guess like the news channel hit you up or something like that,
yeah.
right?
They hit us up and they're like, "What's your dog's name?" Like they thought it was like me and her were like an item, and that was our dog together, but no, it wasn't. It was my buddy's dog.
No, but it's funny because the video went viral and he's like over here flexing on me because like he knows like it's not like I try to aim for a viral video, but he knows like I don't know. He just tried flexing in my face. I'm like, bro, you didn't go fucking viral. The fucking dog did. If that dog was not in the video, no one would fucking watch it. And then on top of that, you read the comments. Everything's talking about the dogs. And if they are talking about Justin, they're calling him a fucking fat ass.
Literally, that's what it was. And then, do you know what though? There's some real ones out there. And then, like, I was reading the comments. Like, I wonder if like anyone ever does that. Like, goes viral consistently.
Uh-huh.
Like, I wonder if they ever read the comments. Because you guys had me reading the comments. And I'm going through it, and there's full-on conversation arguments happening in the comments.
Really? About what?
And then people were defending me like, "You're just a mean guy. What are you doing in your computer? You fucking troll!" Like, and then I'm like, "Hell yeah!" And
You're like, he's not even that fat.
He's like, I'm not even fat. You're just a mean guy. Why are you making fun of me?
He's only got man tits. That's all. But
you just can't see his dick. It's fine.
But yeah, dude, back to Vine is like, dude, isn't it fucking crazy that they just fucking deleted that shit? Think about all the people that were like up and coming. A lot of them have transitioned. Like I think like
Well, Shawn Mendes was on Vine, wasn't he?
I don't know, Shawn Mendes. I know. I was about to say Jake Couch. No, Jake.
I don't know who you're talking about.
What's his fucking name? The Logan. Oh, Jake Paul and Logan Paul. Those guys. They fucking came from Vine, and they're like making millions and millions off YouTube now. It's like fuck, dude. And then now TikTok is the new Vine. But
Dude, they have like reels on Instagram now. Have you seen that?
yeah, I've seen that too. I'm like, what the
It's
fuck?
weird. I caught myself on it for like an hour. I was like, stop! Like
Really?
I was getting pissed at
No,
myself.
every time I see reels, it's nothing funny or good.
I really feel, dude. It's like a whole. It's probably like what I like have like follow on Instagram. It's just there's stuff like that. I'm like, I wouldn't want to watch this. Like
Yeah, I feel you.
like yeah. I'm not gonna say what like, pops up on my screen, but
Fucking
ball
koozies.
bulky is just a whole bunch of nut sacks, like nuts.
Speaking of that, dude, how was that?
The ball koozie, I have it sitting right here. I probably should wash it.
No way you didn't wash it.
Oh no! So
how do you like it, dude? Don't put it on your chin.
I didn't even think it.
Okay, I want you to explain from the moment when you put the water in. And
okay, so I didn't really understand. I thought it heated up, but you have to put in water yourself. You know?
Oh, okay.
So you have to put water in yourself and heat it to the desired temperature.
Okay.
Me being a dumbass, I put like super fucking hot water in, thinking like let it sit for like 5 minutes.
Like it's a jacuzzi. Like yeah.
And then I put my nuts in, and that shit just seared my nuts. Probably medium rare. Like
burn some hairs off and shit.
Yeah, dude, there was definitely some hairs and some superficial skin floating around in there.
Jesus. So then you finally. So where did you do this? Like, where did you go in the bathroom?
Right here. So we should have done it in the bathroom.
So okay, so are you sitting on your bed?
I used the bed like as like a like you know what I'm saying,
system?
like support system.
Yeah.
And then I just let my balls hang and then just like put them in.
So like the koozie was on the floor.
Yeah, but I put too much water in it, and like you know how like you're like when you put something in water it displaces it.
Yeah.
And my nuts displaced the fucking water.
Okay, so how long were
funny?
you?
I thought these were gonna be like really big, but dude,
that's the first thing I pointed out.
Honest, it actually, I want to say like it could be bigger.
Yeah, no, that's the first thing I saw because David, I was with my buddy David the other day, and we were talking about it, how you got it, and then the first thing I said, I was like, "Look, that shit looks fucking small." I thought it'd be bigger.
It's not that small, but it's like it could be bigger. I'm just saying, like I have.
Just say it, dude. You got big nuts, dude.
I don't have like giant nuts, but I don't have small nuts.
I mean, he's had ball offs with people, so you don't want to talk about your ball off, dude?
Oh gosh, dude, why do you have to like say that on the internet? Now everyone's gonna know I've balled off.
Maybe it'll go viral, dude.
Dude, have you ever had
come on, dude. I want to hear this. So
I put it in. I seared my nuts. And then like I stopped for a second, right?
Mm.
And then I put them in. I was like, this is like so weird right now. What am I doing? Like you have to think to yourself, like, what am I doing? I'm like, it's like, you know, when you're in 7th grade, and, like you like beat your meat or whatever.
Yeah.
You feel all bad about yourself. Why did I do that, man?
Yeah.
I feel fucking horrible about myself.
But you feel that after, but like you were feeling it during.
I was feeling during. I'm like, what am I doing? And then like I kind of like left him in. I was like, oh well, it's not that bad.
So
then I got kind of like a quarter chub, and I was like, okay, I like this.
Justin doesn't want to tell us the full story because some shit happened after. He's like, all right, well, I might as well I'm here and put some porn on or something.
No comment.
Dude, because that's actually, if you think about it, that's so fucking weird. Like if you really think about it, you're sitting in your room with a fucking ball koozie, putting your balls in a ball koozie in your room. Just think, like, I don't even know. Like, what is your neighbor doing? Like, what are they like? Think about all the weird shit that's happening through this world right now. And like in some room, like someone could say that in some room right now, someone's putting their balls in a koozie.
Someone's fucking a doll right now. Someone has a live doll. And they are fucking right now.
Would you get a doll? Would you ever get a doll?
No, I couldn't.
Have you? Do you remember like a year ago or something when everyone was talking about like this fucking doll? That like it was like a sex doll, but it looked real as fuck, and it was like everyone was like, "Fuck it, dude, I'm good for the rest of my life." And there's like $10,000 for it though, or something.
Yeah, I couldn't handle that. You know what? Have you seen movie 43?
No.
Oh, never mind then. It's just pointless to bring it up.
But yeah, that's crazy though. But so you overall review on the ball koozie?
It's interesting. I would give it 6.9.
That's a good fucking review. Would you use it again?
It's like kind of a weird thing. Like I think I'd let my friends try it.
Yeah, but what friends are gonna use it? Like, I don't want to use it. You should dip it in, you should fill it with soy sauce and then see if you could taste the soy sauce, because I heard that's
You know what's so funny? I didn't know how to put the reviews in. I didn't know how to like put the batteries in. I'm like, why won't this thing fucking turn on, this piece of shit? And then I found out you have to take off the bottom part and put batteries in. And then like I had to look it up because I was like, there's nowhere to fucking for batteries to go. I'm like looking at this thing. And then like because you can take this off too, you know, and like I just didn't know where.
So you're over here.
The guy says, he's like, maybe I should put some soy sauce in this. Some guy said that. He goes, maybe I should put some soy sauce in this. Like, he's like putting the batteries in, and he's like,
the funny thing is, when you posted the videos of you opening it on your Instagram, I noticed that you were doing it like in your dining, not your dining, but like your like right when you walk in your house, like your hallway area. Yeah. I was like, just imagining like your mom or something walking by, like just putting a ball.
They know I got the test jacuzzi. I said, leave me alone for that. Oh, do you know what's weird for them? Is I said, leave me alone for about 30 minutes.
Oh my God.
Like,
let me just, I need to go give this a review. All right.
They're sitting in their house knowing that I'm doing this, like putting my.
Yeah, that's more weird. And people, David, he was telling me he should do ball koozie live on the thing. I was like, and I was like, bro, you know how uncomfortable I'll be just staring at Justin in the face while he's got his balls in a ball koozie.
Just. I was like, oh, whoa, ooh. Wow.
Okay, well, thank you guys for making that shit happen and getting him a ball koozie.
Thank you guys.
You should put it by your fish tank so it'll always be there. And
so I'm actually gonna post a photo right now.
Right now?
Yes, of Squint with no beard. And I think we should make Squint.
What do you mean post it like on our on
our story?
Okay.
I think
you can do it right now.
You're actually right. I should wait.
All right.
We should shave your beard. What do you what do you want?
Okay, but do you understand? You got a ball koozie, right? And all you had to do.
What do you want? But what do you just had to? If I had just had to shave my head for the ball koozie, I would have done it.
Shaving your head and shaving your beard are way different.
No, they're not.
I would shave my head before I shave my beard.
You'd shave your head like one all the way around.
Yeah, before I shave my beard, yes.
Why? That makes no sense.
Because I don't like the way I look without a beard, dude. Like,
dude, just mustache only. Live like Mario for a week.
No, honestly, there's nothing I'll do. And
there's nothing. No. Nothing. You're lying to yourself.
Nothing that you can provide for me. Yes, no, nothing.
That I'm saying our fans might be able to.
Yeah, no one could. I mean, what do you think? Give me a suggestion.
Like, what if we got you a hotel somewhere like super nice that you could hang out for a weekend?
An Airbnb for a weekend? How nice is the Airbnb? Yeah, I'd probably do that for Airbnb. Talking like a $2,000 Airbnb though.
Oh, you're such. Do you know what? You're just unreasonable.
Yeah, because I don't want to.
You're like the kid that has Starburst. And you're like, hey, bro, like I'll give you these Kit Kats for one Starburst, and you're like, no, fuck you, I want my Starburst. Or like, yeah, you're just ridiculous.
That's a weird fucking comparison.
Well, I don't know. Like, you're just a weird kid. Like, you're that type of kid.
All right. Well, no. I mean, if you could come up with something and I agree, then we'll talk about it. But also, what I gotta say is, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I don't want to talk about how fucking drunk I got on the last episode. Like,
no, we should talk about that.
Why?
I don't know why, but on the Sidewalk Slammer episode, I just didn't get that drunk.
Well, we already went over this.
Maybe because I'm a fucking champ.
Well, I was hard in keto, and when you're on keto, you get drunk faster, for one, and you can vouch for that.
Oh yeah.
And so I got really fucked up. Towards the end of the episode, you could definitely tell I was fucking blacked out. And but for me it was kind of entertaining but cringy at the same time when I was editing it, because I was editing, it was like the first time me hearing the podcast, like I never recorded it, so I was like editing at the end, I'm hearing all these things I'm saying, I'm like, dude, I don't remember saying that or remember saying that, but it was entertaining because it was like the first time I ever experienced it. Also, I want to say this real quick for those people, shout out to all those bananas out there. You know what I'm talking about. Oh
yeah, all them.
We got a good amount of nanners. People DM'd us, texted us. Thanks for the nanners, guys. You know what I'm talking about. All right, so let's talk about the PS5 or the new Xbox. Which one do you want to grab? Which one do you want? What's the name of the
Xbox.
new Xbox?
I don't know. I would rather. I'm an Xbox man. I would never go PlayStation unless that's the PSP. The PSP was dope. That's the only
Yeah,
PlayStation product I would
PSP
have
is
bought.
dope. Would you ever get the Switch?
I would actually get. I like Nintendo 64. They have different games. Like you can't like the Switch is like exclusive with that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm definitely like I have a PC and there's just I'm not going back to any console unless like there's something that really drags me back, like a certain game. But like, are you only saying Xbox because you're just been Xbox ride or die your whole life?
Yeah.
Like, what
Maybe
if you
I started on PlayStation, I'd be like that. But I just like the remote of the Xbox better. I would get a PlayStation if I could have an Xbox remote.
You can.
That's the only way I'm getting a PlayStation.
Yeah, but that's just too much work at that point.
Yeah, at that point, it's like what?
Like, just get a fucking Xbox.
Exactly.
But fuck.
And the Xbox is for people that say the Xbox is hard to navigate. You're a fucking idiot. I just want to say that out there.
Didn't I say that?
Yeah, there's one person in specific out there that I'm talking about though who couldn't use the app on.
Fuck you, Alec.
I'm not even gonna say his name.
We'll just say his name. It doesn't matter.
Say his name on the floor right now.
No, but we were playing this game called Among Us. It's a pretty fun game. You guys should check it out.
It is really fun.
We're gonna play after this stream or after this podcast too. But we just had a homie that took him like not even lying, like probably 40 minutes to figure out how to use Xbox, and the whole time he's just talking shit on Xbox. We're just trying to use the Xbox chat, nothing more. But anyway,
nothing more.
That's not even a fucking conversation we need to have on the podcast.
It's
but
really upsetting.
I do want to do this though. All right, so what we're gonna do right now, Justin, is we're gonna take how street smart are you? The test. Okay, there's 10 questions. I'm gonna let you run your first 10. Do you want me to go first or you? You'll go and then I'll go or whatever.
Okay, it doesn't
What do you-
matter to me.
All right, you go first.
All right.
All right, how easily do you trust others? Okay. Number 1, I trust everyone until they lose it. I try to see the good in people. I don't trust most people, but I do have my circle. And then trust is never given; it must be earned.
See, I'm kind of conflicted right there. Cause
Yeah, I know which one I bet you're in between circle and earn, huh?
no, my thing is, you should always trust someone until they give you a reason not to.
Okay. So that's that's the one. I trust everyone until they lose it. That's number 1.
Oh, that's number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's me.
So we'll click that, and then next one. You're at a bar with some friends, and a drunk stranger is being confrontational with you. You let them know I'm not to be messed with, knock them out cold, ignore them, or let the bouncers handle it.
Well,
I already know your answer, but
I would just ignore it. It just depends. Like, it depends the situation. Like it's such a weird, like, altercation.
well, let's just
They
say
don't give you a very good description of like what's going on.
because So I'm just gonna give you. Like,
I'm gonna ignore him. I'm just gonna ignore him.
All right, ignore him.
And if he starts like fucking causing a problem, then yeah, I'd fucking fight him. But I'm not gonna fucking
Okay.
go out of my way to deal with him.
How likely are you to haggle or negotiate the price when buying something? Also, I want to think, do you remember, wasn't there a time when haggling was a thing and like negotiating at a store was a thing? Now it's just like you come in, you have to buy it for price and that's it.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a time where you could not?
For sales stuff, like houses and stuff like that, there's negotiation, like big sales stuff.
Okay, how about this? We'll put it just to make it, because not everything's like that, but I know one thing that is like this is like if you're buying a car. So let's pretend like you're buying a car. What do? Do you always so what's the likely of you negotiating? So always, or haggling is beneath me. I'll negotiate on some things but not others. And haggling is best saved for swap meets and yard sales.
Negotiate.
So always
negotiate. Where does it say?
I'll negotiate on some things but not others.
Yes.
Okay. We're walking through a rough part of town. You feel like I'm about to soil myself. So shit yourself. Pretty nervous or on edge. Alert to my surroundings. Right at home. What's up, fellas?
Alert to my surroundings.
Okay. And then there's one more that says, fine. These folks seem nice enough. So alert.
Alert. Yeah.
Okay.
But that goes for anywhere. It's not just the hood. Like I'm
Yeah,
alert.
yeah.
Like you have to be around. You have to be aware of your surroundings the whole time.
Of course, yeah. So, well, that's just great. You took a wrong turn and now you're lost. What will you do? Ask for directions? Retrace my steps and take the right turn. Retrace my steps and take the right turn this time. Keep walking until I find an alternate route. Pull up a map on my smartphone.
What?
You're heading somewhere.
I understand that, but those
Okay.
are dumb questions. Like obviously, like if it's did I just like I see this is what I hate about it. Is it like I just missed a turn? And I just have to flip around and go where I'm supposed to go, or just pull up the map? Dude, I'm just gonna pull up my map.
Wait, hold up. Oh, pull the map on smartphone.
Yeah, just pull the map on the
Okay.
smartphone.
All right. By the way, I've never went through these questions, so I don't know. I don't know how dumb they are. So, continuing down the sidewalk, a man leaning against a nearby building says, "Hey, how's your night going?" Like some random guy just sitting down, just talk, and he goes, and then this is what you do: you ignore him, you take off running, you reply, "Great, how about you?" Or you say nothing but give him a confident nod.
I'd say, "How are you?"
I know you would. All right. Is this really happening? He just pulled a knife and demands you to empty your pockets. What happens next? Give him whatever I have, start screaming for help, grab the hand with the knife and try to wrestle it away. Sure. Let me just run.
I would throw my wallet at him.
So give
I
him
really
whatever
would.
I
I
have.
would take out my wallet, take my like ID out, and then I just throw my wallet at him.
Okay. So, oh, wait. It was only a daydream. He actually wants to sell you the latest iPhone, only $200. What? This guy wants to sell you a phone for only $200, I guess. I don't know.
I'm not buying
Well,
it.
I can't pass up on a good deal. Is it the 128 gigabyte version? Reply, I'm okay, thanks. Or I've answered run for like the 2 questions. What's the deal? What?
No, just
I'm okay, thanks.
Yeah, I'm okay, thanks.
All right. You're sitting at a restaurant and a couple is arguing loudly nearby. How do you react? Have a good laugh about it with my friend. Keep an eye on the situation to make sure it doesn't escalate. Ignore them completely. Intervene. You should never talk loudly to a lady like that.
What is it?
Yell, do you mind? You're being a little bit loud. I don't know. It just says you're sitting at a restaurant and a couple is arguing loudly nearby. But then, and this one of the answers says, intervene. You should never talk to a lady like that.
It depends. See, but they
I know,
give you, like it could
but
be the girl flipping out. You know what I'm saying? They just say
right. But let's just say they're both arguing back and forth. I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting from it. So what do you do?
You could ask them to keep it down. I just ignore it, to be honest.
All right, so you ignore them completely. All right. How much money do you typically carry on you? A few hundred at least. Ballin'. Just some pocket change. Not much since I have my cards on me. Whatever I have at the time, no need to count.
Just with my cards, not much.
Okay. So on your street smart, you got an 81%. That's
Which
pretty
ones
good.
did I fail on?
Oh, I don't think there's any failing. I just think it gives you percentage. All right, let me run through the quiz real quick. I'm just going to answer them fast. How easily do you trust others? I would say I'll just say I try to see the good in people. And then I'm in a bar fight. I'd probably I'll try to ignore them at first. Yeah. How likely am I to negotiate? I'd probably be like you. I negotiate sometimes. Walking through, I'm alert. I'm basically like same answers as you. Well, that's just great. You took the wrong word. Definitely pull up my phone. Am I answering everything the same as you? I would definitely, dude. I think all my answers are just exactly as yours. Is this really happening?
This is why
Pull
we're
out a
friends.
knife. Oh my god! I think everything I would answer is literally just like yours.
And this is what I have to say for people saying like, "Oh, I would fight a guy with a knife or like do that." Like, to be honest, unless I had like a gun on me or like it depends how close he is or how far away he is. I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where I'm gonna hurt myself.
Yeah, of
or
course.
end up in jail if I don't have to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I basically I literally answered every question the exact same as you. So fuck it. But yeah, I would never fucking, if someone pulled a knife on me, I would never try to fucking fight it. Depending on, also, like you said, it always depends on the scenario. Imagine if it's like some scrawny fuck with a little knife, like I would smack the fuck out of that fool. If it's
it just depends on the situation. It depends on who's around. It depends. It's just my whole thing is, why risk your life for something that's just monetary, like that?
For like a couple $100, yeah.
Yeah, for a couple hundred. I don't even carry that much money in my wallet. I probably, unless I'm buying something that I know that day, I probably carry maybe like $50 cash in my wallet. The rest is on cards.
Bro, do people still fucking try to rob people for wallets these days? I think it'd be like,
I think more phones. Yeah, I think more phones or. Yeah, I couldn't picture that, but even then, like I find my iPhone right away. I could find that shit.
Well, yeah, you could find it, but what's that?
And then you could also lock your phone so your phone won't work too. You know that, right?
From Find My iPhone.
Yeah, you can lock it so it's disabled forever, like they couldn't use it.
It's pretty smart. But so I guess we'll go to another topic, huh?
All
right. Do you want to? Okay. So this is something. It's called. Have you ever lied to one of your Uber drivers? The only reason why I say that topic is because our friend Kendall. He told me that he always tells me every time he's in an Uber, he always just like lies to the Uber driver, as in like what he does for a living. He always changes it, and I'm like, I always thought, I was like, that's so fucking weird. What's the point? Like, that's so stupid. And then
he's a fucking method actor. He's a fucking actor sometimes. Like,
I just think it's just like to entertain yourself. So
I couldn't get around that.
Dude, just try it once, because I did try it. After Kendall told me, I tried it, and I was in an Uber with my girl, and he's like, "Yo, so what do you guys do for a living?" And I forget what I said about myself, but I remember I told him, no, I said I worked for Google. I was like, yeah, I work for Google. I'm like, blah blah blah, this and that, and then. No, fuck, dude, I remember. I think I said that Leanna worked for Google, and I thought I told him some bullshit. Probably like I make a shit ton of money or whatever. I don't really remember the story.
Oh, you make a shit ton of money and you tipped him $1 or something? What?
Good thing you can only tip through fucking the app, because probably didn't tip him much. But the funny part is, I'm over here talking about how we both got fucking nice ass jobs, and he's over here taking us to our house in Paramount, like our little 1-bedroom apartment, and we're over here like I'm talking about all this shit. But I just think it'd be like, I just thought it was funny, and he probably didn't believe me. But why the fuck not, dude? Just fucking lie in your Uber. Just try it next time you go in an Uber. Just try to fuck around.
I don't know. I usually just talk to them and just like ask them like because a lot of people, they actually have some interesting stories that like have done Uber. Not about like the main question is like, what's your craziest Uber you did?
Yeah, it's like everyone asks that shit. Yeah.
But I always like talking to like Ace, like, do you do this full time or just a part time thing? And usually it's part time, or they're working in school to do something. And I've talked to some pretty interesting people, but I think the funniest like time is usually when I'm really drunk.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I think I can speak Spanish. Like I feel like I can speak Spanish when I'm really drunk, and I'm like, "Pobrecita mía que güey," and then I just start talking. I probably repeat myself, making no sense. God. Pero enojado.
I've had an Uber driver try to like sell me his fucking mixtape.
Gosh damn. We actually met an Uber driver. This is I forgot, one of my buddies smoked weed, and the Uber driver had this dude was stoned as shit. He was, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm not high.
Yeah.
And then my buddy's like, well, bro, like if you have some, like we're dry right now, I need some. And the Uber driver's all right, and opened the trunk and had like a fucking pound of weed for him. And like he like hooked up my buddy with like a baggie out. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Uber's sketchy if you really think about it, dude.
I know also someone that shot at an Uber driver because he came into their house like trying to press them for a tip, because we rode like 4 people in, and our buddy came outside. He's like, get the fuck off my house. And shot in the air. And I was like,
you know who really presses for tips?
Who?
Not to be racist, but fucking like Asian people. Like you get order from a Chinese place. Dude, I swear to God, every time I get it, it's like they're always like, tip, tip, tip. Even when you get a fucking massage, dude, they're like, tip. They're like they straight up ask for it, dude. You never experienced that ever?
That's like one of my pet peeves. Don't ask me for a tip.
Dude,
I'll tip you very nice. Like I tip like usually 30%. I'm just a generous tipper. However, if you have poor service,
0. Have you ever tipped 0?
Oh yeah,
Me too.
There's a $20. I had a $20 bill, right? And there's a girl, like she like I eat my food and stuff, and I had a like it was food and a beer. It was at like Taco Surf, and she circled 20% tip.
Oh hell no!
And I wrote on the receipt, do not tell me how much to tip. Like I was pissed. Like that's my one thing. Like I just don't tell me how much to tip. I will tip well. Do not tell me how much to tip or how much you think you deserve. Or we went to a restaurant and it was like $100 bill, like that's how much it was. And there's only 3 of us there. And they charge us gratuity. And you can't charge gratuity unless there's 8 people. Right?
Dude,
Something like that.
I always hated that when they charge gratuity.
But the thing is, it's not standard for them to charge gratuity at this restaurant. I've been there a whole bunch of times. And then I called the manager over. I was like, what is this gratuity here? And he's going, I'm sorry, I'll take that off. And I'm like, okay, like, But and the worst thing is, she was a horrible server.
Right. And then she's asking for a tip.
Yeah, and she put gratuity on there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but you know what? It's so funny. She did it because one of our buddies complained about the food, and she put gratuity on there. Like, I'm like, first off, it's not my how the food comes out is not the server's fault. That's the cook's fault. So that's not going to affect my tip on the server. However, it is going to affect.
It does affect people's tips, though.
So yeah, it does. It can, but I don't tip that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 100%.
Like, even like if they give me a free meal, like something comes out wrong, I'm still gonna tip however much I'm supposed to tip. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree. What's going on? What are you doing on your phone, homie?
No, on my phone. My thing's dirty, man.
Dude, look, we're both holding one of those.
It's crazy.
All right. Well, I want to ask you this then. Justin's been rating every episode, and we're not done yet, but Justin's been rating every episode at the end of it. Like after we get off, I'm like, all right, what do you give that out of 10? He's been giving them a fucking 3s and 4s. And I want to ask you this: out of all the episodes we recorded, what was your favorite one?
It was like 7 or something like that, and I even said after, like, this is a good episode.
Yeah. Which episode? Like, fuck, what are we talking
about?
Our
first episode was really freaking good.
It really was, dude.
But you guys will never see it.
Oh, that one. I thought you were talking about that. Well, both of our, even the one that we first released was really good too. That one has the most views, but not like that because everyone was on the hype when they first heard we had a podcast.
And they're like, oh my God.
They're shit. Oh, okay, never mind. But I remember when I was editing the podcast, I said, we have an average of 20 viewers, but realistically, we have an average of like 45 to 50. I feel like a dumbass when I was rewatching. I was like, why did I say 20? Why did I say 20, dude? We have like average 25 viewers on YouTube, and then we have like every time on I have an app that tells you all the listeners, and it's like 25. So it's like that's what we average. So we're kind of cool. We got like 50 people listening and watching. What's up, guys? And it will never grow ever. Okay. Are we really going to do 100, Justin?
Yep.
Are we going to do 200?
Maybe. Who knows?
When do you give up? I'm just waiting for that day.
When do I give up?
Yeah.
I don't really consider, like, I just don't think, like, maybe it will be, like, 1 week like I can't record or something like that, But
yeah.
It's not like I don't ever plan on, like, stopping. I feel like it's fun. Like, I don't mind talking to you.
Well, yeah. It's like, it's literally, that's how I always look at it, too. It's like, we're just, at the end of the day, like, we're just recording and we're having fun. Like, even if it doesn't ever blow up and we have consistent 5 viewers, whatever. One thing that I always like to take in consideration, this is why I like recording and like doing all this shit, is because I have bad memory. And then 2, I always think of like my kids and like me. I know they're probably not going to ever watch this, but like, at least like if I ever like want to refresh my memory, I can go back to these, watch them and be like, oh shit, I remember that, remember this. But like, just me off the top of my head, it's hard for me to remember things. So it's good that I have it documented, because at any time I could go back and just rewatch it and relive it. And that's why I do a lot of I do a lot of film stuff, dude. You seem really out of it today, Justin. What's up?
I'm listening to you.
Okay.
Don't I interrupt you too much usually anyways?
I noticed that the last episode I interrupted you a shit ton. And another thing I did was every time you were talking, I kept looking to the left and finding a different topic, and I wasn't listening to anything you were saying. And then when you finished, I was like, okay. And then I would stop talking about something else.
I have a good topic.
What's up?
How do you feel like if you like talking shit when people just talk shit to talk shit and they talk shit on people that aren't present and they're just like talking shit, just like fucking gossiping,
like friends, like
friends.
talking about friends.
Yeah, just friends or people in general. Like, how do you what do you think about that?
Well, I do know that it's normal, and everyone talks shit on everyone, to a certain extent. So there's like, oh, like, dude, that fool always does. Like, let's just say, every time. Okay, here's a good example. Like every time Cole gets drunk, he turns into mean Cole. Okay, sorry to bring you back into it, Cole, but this is just a good example. We tell that to Cole's face.
Yes.
So us talking about it before he arrives to the party or whatever, I don't consider that to be such bad shit talking because we will say it to his face.
Yeah, we would say it to him nonstop too. Like it's not.
Yeah, so that like that's a difference. Or if you're just saying some dumb shit, like, but I mean that's just what shit talking's fine with me until
shit talking's fine with me when it's like all like. But my whole thing is like when you're just talking shit because you have nothing better to talk about, you're just trying to like someone that you don't even fucking hang out with, or you're just trying to talk shit on people.
Yeah.
Like I just don't understand that at all. Like that's just like it just blows my mind. So people, don't talk shit. Be more creative. That's all I have to say about that. That's my lesson for the day. We should do one of those every day.
A lesson for the day. Screw the dumb topic of the day and just do lessons of the day.
Well, we should also.
Yeah, just like halfway through, just give a little lesson. Like our lessons are valuable.
Do you know who hit me up right now?
Who?
That crazy Australian cat.
I don't know. Is it a guy? Oh.
Yeah, man.
What do you want? You want to hang? He wants a party?
Yeah, they're all partying right now. I'm like, I don't really want to go.
But you don't work tomorrow, right?
No.
But we shouldn't talk about fucking personal life. Fuck that, dude. All right. Do you have any more topics? By the way, I came up with all these topics for this podcast like last minute because Justin told me he didn't have any. When he told me don't worry, Squint. You gotta. I mean, fuck it, dude. I'll just talk about this real quick because I'll give another lesson for this podcast. The reason why I wasn't really prepared for this podcast because I had a lot of shit happen to do this last weekend. Shit, I went to Redding, California, and if you guys didn't know, maybe I shouldn't want to talk about this because I don't want to get emotional.
Yeah.
But all I want to say, okay, my brother died in a drunk driving accident. All I gotta say, I don't want to tell the full story because I don't really want to get emotional, but just don't drink and drive. In my head, I wanted to talk about it just to like put that message out there. Just don't drink and drive. But I really don't want to talk about it right now. But yeah, that's my excuse on why I don't have topics for today or this episode. But I was really counting on Justin for that, but he ain't come through.
All right, hang on. I got a question for you.
What's up?
If you could go anywhere in the world for a week, where would it be?
Anywhere in the world for a week. Well, I'm going to Hawaii next year for a week, so I don't need to use that one next year. I would want to go to like a different country for sure. And I really want to go to Italy, but I don't know if Italy's that cool. Italy or Japan? Japan's the one. What's the one that the city never sleeps? Is that Japan?
That's Las Vegas. Or it's New York, dummy.
Oh, okay. Well, there's like it's another one. I think it's like Tokyo.
I heard Tokyo's super cool. I'd go to Tokyo.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I'd go over there and eat some sushi. I'd eat the puffer fish that you could almost die from.
Would you go to Tokyo or Italy? What would you pick over those two? Imagine eating Italian food in Italy. Like, fuck, dude.
I think I'd rather go to Italy because you go to more places right after that.
Go to Venice?
I guess, yeah. But you could also go to, like, different countries that are around
Yeah,
Europe.
but that wasn't the question. The question was a week, and that's what I was saying. Like, dude, I go everywhere.
I'd probably choose Italy because I feel like I'm more of like you could go to the beach in Italy and be like super cool, and I feel like
I definitely choose Italy too. But one day, dude, we'll get enough money and we'll go traveling, dude.
I'm like struggling to talk right now.
You're tired, dude, and you're not involved.
I'm not involved. What do you mean?
I don't know, dude.
Give me something passionate that I want to talk about.
Well, this is okay. I want to say this. I'll give you something passionate. I'll be passionate right now.
Okay, what?
and I do this almost every episode, so it's tradition at this point. You do nothing, Justin, for this podcast, okay? Listen, not only do you want me to fucking record it, edit it, and run the social media, but you also want me to fucking get all the topics. You don't do any. You don't get.
Okay. I just thought of a good question now.
Okay, but here's another thing. When you're going through the week and you think of something, it might not be funny or like at the time or whatever. Just write it in your phone, and then you'll have a list of things that you can look through and be like, okay, well, we can talk about this and then not talk about that. Just fucking write it in your phone. I have a podcast notes in my phone, and when I think of something, even if it's dumb, I still put it in just in case we have shit to talk about.
Let me see. Maybe I do have notes. But I have a question for you.
What's up?
Would you rather, let's say if you and Leanna were not an item, would you rather go on a date with a girl who cannot kiss?
Are you
like, at all?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know how to kiss at all.
Girl, quit playing.
Would you rather go on a date with a girl that was like the sloppiest eater ever? Like you're eating with her, and it's like almost fucking embarrassing. That's how like.
So a bad kisser or a bad eater?
Yes.
I'd go with the bad kisser. You want to know why?
What?
I don't. What? No, I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't like kissing that much. Like when it comes down to it, like I'm not the type to like every time she's like she's sitting there watching TV, I go up and kiss her. Like I don't do that. So like
that actually makes perfect sense.
Like so like I don't need. To me, kissing has nothing to do with being in a relationship, and I don't want like. Bad eating. I mean, I don't care. I'd be down. I don't care if you're a bad kisser and a bad eater. Like, don't bother me.
All right, I just typed in funny questions to ask, and it was like funny questions to ask a guy. So, okay. All right, what's your most embarrassing moment?
My most embarrassing moment. Well, one of my most embarrassing moments is when we already talked about it though. Is like. It's just cringy, but no, it's just during the beginning of this year, I talked 2 minutes through the new year, and that shit was embarrassing. Just like thinking back on it, like I'm giving a speech for the new year, and then I'm like 2 minutes over midnight when everyone's waiting for the drop, and then I'm like fucking still talking. Like that shit's cringy as fuck to me.
You want to know my most embarrassing moment?
What?
I was asleep in science class, like just knocked out. And then I remember like feeling like pain in my stomach, and then I think I farted. Like I felt the fart, and then I heard everyone laughing, and I woke up, and then I look around like dude, I was dead asleep.
Yeah.
And I look at my teacher, Stanbridge, and he goes, oh, "Poor guy doesn't even know."
Oh,
and then
shit.
Everyone's laughing. I'm like, "Fuck!" Like I think that one was pretty embarrassing. Like I rolled off my shoulders. I didn't really care, but like
right.
It was still like, "Fuck, that's embarrassing."
Imagine like you fell asleep in class, but you like pissed yourself. Dude, actually,
there's a kid that we went to middle school with. Yeah, he went to high school with us too. I'm not gonna say his last name, but his first name's Sam, and we're doing the hearing test. He just pissed himself.
Oh my god!
Like the brown note.
Yeah, dude, I had a kid like that in elementary school. He raises his hand. Can I use the restroom? She's like, no, not right now. We gotta finish our test. Or whatever we're doing. And he like raises his hand again. And this time he stood up. He's like, can I please use the restroom? And then she's like, can you just wait? And then as soon as she said that, he just fucking was standing up. He just pissed himself in like right there. And like how to walk out was all embarrassing. How dumb do you think the teacher felt though? Like that's probably like, and then on top of that, I got another story on top of that for another embarrassing story for me. Cause this is actually one that's one of my most embarrassing. I always forget to talk about is, back in I don't know what year it was, but I was playing baseball. I was on a baseball team, and I needed to take a really fucking bad piss, and I was like second or third on deck, and I was like, Coach, I need to go pee. He's like, you got to bat. You're up to bat. You have to go to bat. I'm like, Coach, I really need to go. Just wait. You just wait it through. I fucking could not wait, dude. And you know when you're in baseball, it's white pants. So I pissed my pants, dude. I pissed my pants. It's yellow. It wasn't like clear piss. It was yellow. So I had yellow stain on my pants, and I still went up to bat with piss pants. And I'm up to bat, baby. And I fucking struck out. I struck out and then walked back. Figures. How was the softball game you guys had?
Dude, I ate shit. So bad.
Tell us about your.
I can barely lift up my shoulder right now. Look at this.
Really? How'd you eat shit?
I dove for a ground ball.
Did you get it?
No.
Wow.
Dude, what happened was I didn't even slide. Like what happened was I dove and just went and just like rolled forward. Like it was bad. I'm hurting from it still.
So basically, him and a group of friends, they got together and played a little pickup softball game. How was the game though? Like who won?
We just ended up playing over the line. We didn't have enough people, so we just played like a big game over the line.
Okay, was it fun? Would you get
anything
funny happen or what?
No.
Okay.
That's all I have to say about
Thanks
that.
for talking, dude.
I destroyed in volleyball though. I'll say that I was spiking them motherfucker. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I'm sorry for the very
boring episode.
Episode.
What's so funny is I'm looking at these videos right now, so I'm cutting you off because
no, but this guy, we're gonna just do the dumb topic of the day. At this
no, let me just say one thing. There's like I'm on these videos like funny questions to ask.
Mm-hmm.
It was the guy version, so I thought it'd be funny like for girls like to ask guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's just 10 questions you want guys want you to ask. The first one, I don't know like what type of questions they think that you like. They like. If a girl asks me this question, I'm like, what the fuck?
What is it? Says,
if you had to choose an athlete to practice with, who would it be? Like, what? Like, am I right? Like,
yeah, it's a weird question, but let's try to answer it.
All right.
If I had to choose one athlete to practice with, who would it be? No. I feel like I want to say Mike Trout because he's the best fucking MLB player right now. But
he's the best MLB player.
But I feel like he's a tool in real life.
I feel like he's super cool in real life. I think he's the most down-to-earth MLB player out there.
Yeah, but
do you know who I'm going to say? I'm going to say Landfill from a Beer Fest. That's an athlete in my eyes. All right, let me give you one more.
I'd pick
Dude, this is actually kind of funny because are you able to go to Victoria's Secret's website and choose 2 pieces of lingerie you'd like to see on me? See it on a woman like me?
Wow, this is a weird one.
This is weird, right? All right, and then what would you say to the president if you ran into him randomly?
The president?
Yeah.
If I saw the president, I would be like, "Hey, dude, just be like real talk." Like if we're at a bar, dude, real talk, dude. Is there? Do you guys have aliens locked up or what?
That would be a good question.
And then I would like read him. Like he'd probably be like, "No, there's no aliens," and I'd be like, "Oh, he's fucking lying right now." Do you believe in aliens?
I don't not believe in them.
I 95% believe in aliens.
This is what I don't know. I'd probably be like, "Hey, yo, float me $1 million, dog. Come on, start a business together."
Yeah, you're already talking about Trump. He's got billions. So
yeah, dude. So,
but yeah, dude, I would just ask him questions about like shit like that, and then obviously he probably would have to lie about it. So who knows? All right, well, let's get to the dumb topic. Go ahead. You got another one?
I have one more.
Okay.
If you could, if you had a movie topic or a movie title that best explains
my life,
yes, your current situation, what would you?
My current situation?
Yes.
I would call it living with a big the struggles of living with a big dick.
You think that was funny? Do you really think that was funny?
No, but you put me on the spot, dude. I'm not a comedic genius,
dude. If someone's gonna watch this and be like, dude, that was the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
I think you've had way more stupider jokes than me, even though that sentence was not right. Everything about that sentence was actually fucking stupid. But I think that you've had way cringier jokes than me than that one, for sure. For sure. All right, so dumb topic of the day. Once again, I'm going to truly apologize for this very poorly executed episode. Poorly, everything about it was pretty bad. Justin, give the episode a scale of 1 through 10 right now. What do you give it?
1.
out of 10. And the sad part is we're still going to fucking upload it. And it's because we don't have a lot of time. We usually record on Fridays. It's Sunday, and we could have recorded tomorrow, but there's a lot of fucking failures to lead up to this. And we just got to put something out there. And if you have been listening to this far, thank you. I'm sorry for the shitty fucking episode, but next time, don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Next time,
It's gonna pull together, guys.
Don't worry. Next time, Justin's gonna actually come up with some topics to bring, and we're gonna have a lot more interesting episode next time. And so now we're gonna go into the dumb topics of the day, and even that is gonna be poorly executed because I couldn't find any dumb topics.
Dude, you have like 100 dumb topics.
So what I had to do was look up a whole bunch of would you rather questions on the internet.
Do you delete all your like questions that you get?
So here we go.
So you just don't answer me. Okay.
So here we go. How do you think we should do this? Do you think we should just run through these? Okay. No. You answer them. Okay. Would you rather die from dehydration or hypothermia? Okay, that's one of them. Should we just answer all of them like quick?
Hypothermia, because at a certain point you're not going to feel your body anymore.
Okay, so I'd probably do hypothermia because being thirsty is fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Next question, guys. Sorry. All right. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak?
Read.
I would lose the ability to. I don't even read to this day, but actually, I'd probably want to lose the ability to speak because I feel like if you can't read, you're just going to be basically dumb. And
you lose it now. Let's say if you need something you can't speak, you're
you would learn sign language, homie. Oh God. Would you rather be in jail for a year or lose a year of your life? So basically,
I'd rather use a year of my life. I would never want to be
same here. But then again, jail, part of me wants to say jail, but I've never been, so I couldn't really. Part of me wants to say jail because in that year, I would just like focus on losing weight. Like that's all I would do. And like just writing down a whole bunch of shit and like, I don't know, building myself up. All right. Would you rather know the history of every object you've ever touched or every object you touch? So like if I touch this, it would tell you like, oh, like where it was made, everything, or like what year it was made, all of that. Like you could touch it, right? Or be able to talk to animals.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Sorry, I was not paying attention. I zoned out and
would you rather know the history of every object you touched? Or would you rather be able to talk to animals?
What the fuck is talking to animals going to do for you? Let's be honest.
What is knowing the history of shit going to do for you? You touch a dollar bill and be like, oh, this was in a fucking stripper's butthole at one point.
Actually, that'd probably be bad because then I just walk into my buddy's room and be like, you fucking came on this.
yeah, exactly. I'd rather talk to animals.
Yeah, talk to animals. It's like, too much power with the fucking of history.
Right. All right. Would you rather have all traffic lights you approached be green, or would you rather stand or never have to stand in line again?
Ooh, does that include like Six Flags, everything?
Six Flags, dude. Any fucking line you can think of. DMV.
Well, I'm gonna say the lines, dude. Never have to stay in line again.
Imagine no DMV line. Oh,
I don't really have a DMV line when I go.
And then like. Yeah, like, dude, you go to a drive-through and you're like, fuck, dude, this fucking line.
Oh, dude, I'm a repeat offender. If it's a long line, I'm not going.
Oh, dude, guess what? Leanna she'll be one of the people that should be down to wait in line. I'm like, no, I'm not waiting. And then there's another time where, we found this new taco spot. We drove like fucking 35 minutes from here, and it was really good, but the line was out the door and it fucking was extended. And I was like, I don't want to fucking go, but I was like, I promised her I was going to take her to this spot. So I fucking sat in line and waited, and I was miserable until I ate. All right. So would you rather go back to the age of 5 with all the knowledge that you have now, or no, would you rather go back to age 5 with everything you know now? Yeah. So basically what I just said, or know everything your future self will learn from present. So I'm gonna go
My
to
future
age of
self
5. I'm gonna go to age of 5. I'm gonna win the lotto. I'm gonna run my life differently, and I'm gonna make millions.
If I knew everything for my future self, I already know everything that's gonna happen. I could become a billionaire by tomorrow.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
it's true.
I would know what to invest in. I would know what to do. I would know what happens in the world. Or who knows if the world fucking ends in 5 years, then you're like, fuck it, like just live life, dog. Live
That's
big,
true.
live large, rob a bank or something. Who cares?
Kill someone. Fuck it.
All
right. Would you rather wake up as a new random person every year and have full control of them for the whole year, or once a week spend a day inside a stranger without having any control of them?
Wait, I'm sorry.
So every year you will wake up as a new random person, like someone completely fucking random.
I got you. Or be in someone inside.
But you can control the random person's body.
Okay.
But if you do the week thing, you spend a week inside their body, but you have no control. So like you're in there and they do whatever they want, and you just have to witness them being who they are
For 1 week, but each year, so you can't get out of the other one. I'd probably be a new person every. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be weird.
I'd be a new person every year too, because think about it, bro. Like, and then especially like when it comes to the end of the time of you being that person,
I would do something to get them locked up in jail.
Yeah, just like fuck some crazy shit, like fuck a pig or something, and then just like.
What? Ow! I hurt my shoulder, you dick.
Yeah, but thank you guys for tuning in to the worst fucking half cut podcast episode
This is
ever
called the
recorded.
worst episode ever. I think we should title it.
No, because that's misleading. No, people won't click on it. Give me like a. This is for the end of the episode for people listening. Give me something that's like means that, but like without saying it.
Not good.
How about we just call it 0 out of 10?
How
Or 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
You want me to call it not good?
You call it no good.
So a half cut podcast episode 11, not good. Is that what you want to call it?
Yeah, not good.
All right, you said it, not me.
This is not good. Pardon the interruption, but we're taking shots.
You have a shout out for anyone?
No.
All right. Thank you guys. I know, like I said, I'm apologetic right now, but I feel bad. But sometimes not every fucking episode is going to be the greatest, you know? And this is just reality of life. So there's a life lesson. Not everything's going to be as good as it seems, man. Episode 11 is going to be shit, and episode 26 is going to be shit when you guys get there. Episode 26 is going to be really bad. Justin's going to fucking shit himself on episode 26. The episode 26 is going to be 35 minutes long because halfway through the episode, he's going to shit himself. But episode 12, episode 12 is going to be all right.
I like the way you put me saying Justin's going to do this, Justin's going to do that. Quinn's going to shave his beard in episode 30.
I bet you can't. Dude, this is actually kind of fun right now. We'll do it real quick. Try to predict the future right now. Episode 28, what's going to happen on there?
I don't know.
Dude, see, this is why we can't have topics, because you just go, I don't know. Okay.
Well, what am I supposed to say? I don't want to be misleading. Maybe
just be creative.
Maybe I'll show my butthole. You're so pissed, dude. Say something that's just gonna impress me.
Okay, episode.
Faster and exciting. It's more exciting. You can do.
Give me an episode, and I'll tell you something that's gonna happen on
next
that episode. No, come on, dude. Give me something in the future that actually means something.
The next episode.
Justin.
The next episode.
All right, next episode. I'm gonna end the podcast, and I'm never gonna do it again. What?
Okay, so guys, this is tuning out for the last time.
give me an episode from 30 and up.
42.
42. Justin's gonna talk about Jackie Robinson.
No.
Why not?
Maybe. We can.
I think
you want to? Do you want to? You want to make it all about Jackie?
Yeah, the whole episode.
But we talk about a different Jackie Robinson. We meet a different Jackie Robinson, and we bring him on the show.
Yeah, dude.
We're gonna Google another Jackie Robinson out there. And
so if you guys know any Jackie Robinsons out there,
send them our way.
By then, dude, I might have a kid named Jackie Robinson. Who knows, dude?
Episode 4, dude. That's 42 weeks away. That's almost a year away. That's almost a year away, dude.
Well, if it's crazy. We did 10 episodes. That's 10 weeks, bro. Like that's kind of crazy too to think about. Like that's 10 weeks. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Half Cut Podcast Show. We're taking shots.
Pardon the interruption, but we're taking shots.
We're about to play some Among Us, and I'm gonna go in on Justin right now after this.
I haven't watched a shot glass yet either.
Cheers,
Guys.
boys and girls. I love you all. Swag it up.
Sorry for the interruption, but we're taking shots.
Say one thing to end the episode.
This was the Half Cut Podcast Show. If you like it, click subscribe. If you want to tune in next week, it's fine. If you want to have some fun, let's ride. Comment below every time, cause I'll get naked if you ask me to. I'll do anything you want me to. Squint will shave his beard.
Yep.
If you subscribe.
Thank you for tuning in, boys and girls.
Half Cut Podcast. Yeah.